Feeling down in the dumps? Can't shake a nasty cold? Medicine is one thing, but some doctors believe these natural remedies could do the trick too. You're likely familiar with ginger root, the common culinary spice known for its fresh, spicy flavor. It's often used in chai tea, curries, gingerbread, and other delicious treats. Besides its culinary uses, ginger root is valued for its potential health benefits. In fact, it has been used in traditional medicine for centuries to help with nausea, digestion, and inflammation. In an exclusive interview with Health Digest, functional medicine and longevity physician Dr. Scott Norda says, ginger has compounds like gingerol and shogaol that help speed up stomach emptying and have anti-nausea effects. It can be particularly helpful for motion sickness and morning sickness. A 2019 scientific review published in Integrative Medicine Insights analyzed 13 studies on the anti-nausea effects of ginger and found that all of them demonstrated ginger's effectiveness in reducing nausea and vomiting during pregnancy. The review also covered several studies in which ginger was found to help reduce acute nausea in chemotherapy patients. Ginger also supports digestion and aids in the absorption of nutrients, as well as easing common digestive complaints such as indigestion and an upset stomach. According to gastroenterologist Dr. Jonathan Cohen, ginger regulates the flow of digestive juices to make sure food is properly absorbed, improving the function of bile and pancreatic enzymes to help digestion. It can soothe the stomach and reduce discomfort from bloating, nausea, and abdominal distension after meals. Headaches can be a real nuisance. They can throw a wrench in our routine, prevent us from completing daily tasks, or keep us from enjoying our favorite activities.
He's got a headache.
No, I don't.
How about now?
Yeah, it's coming on.
The next time you have a nagging headache that just won't go away, think about trying peppermint essential oil. Dr. Norda tells us, the menthol in peppermint increases blood flow, and when used topically as an essential oil, has a cooling sensation that can reduce headache symptoms. Peppermint oil diluted to a 10% solution is a standard health professional recommendation for treating headaches in Germany. As per a 2016 review, Dr. Tirona Lodog tells Prevention, you can make your own by putting 5 drops of peppermint essential oil in 1 ounce of a carrier oil, such as almond or grapeseed. Shake well and store in a small glass jar. When you feel a headache coming on, massage a few drops of the oil into your temples. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Repeat in 20 to 30 minutes if needed. Dr. Lodog recommends keeping the oil away from your eyes, as it may cause irritation, and to avoid use with children under the age of 6. If you don't already have an aloe vera plant, it might be time to consider adding one to your plant collection. Aloe vera is a succulent known for its thick, fleshy leaves, which contain a gel-like substance. According to Dr. Scott Norda, aloe vera gel has anti-inflammatory, moisturizing, and cooling properties that can help soothe and heal minor burns, including sunburns. A 2007 scientific review published in Burns suggests that aloe vera is supportive in healing first to second degree burns. Notably, minor sunburns land in this category.
Whose side are you on, Eddie?
What? What sides are there?
Mine or the ozones. Choose one.
You can use the straight gel from the living plant by plucking off a leaf, cracking it open, and squeezing the insides out onto your skin. But don't worry if you don't have access to a live plant. You can buy aloe vera gel online or at your local pharmacy. Just be sure to look for 100% aloe vera with no additives. If you've ever drank sleepy time tea, it likely contained chamomile, a lovely little flower that looks like a small daisy. This herb has a long history of use in traditional medicine for soothing stress, anxiety, insomnia, gastrointestinal disorders, rheumatic pain, and even hemorrhoids. The essential oil is used in cosmetics and aromatherapy, and many different types of herbal preparations of chamomile exist on the market. The most popular way to use chamomile is as a tea. More than 1 million cups of chamomile tea are consumed every day, according to a 2011 report published in Molecular Medicine. Dr. Norda explains, chamomile has mild sedative effects and contains an antioxidant that binds to brain receptors that promote sleepiness and reduce insomnia. A 2017 investigation published in the Journal of Education and Health Promotion revealed that chamomile significantly improved the sleep quality of elderly study participants in nursing homes. Plus, a 2019 phytotherapy research meta-analysis of 12 different studies on chamomile found that it effectively improved sleep quality. Due to its sedative qualities, it's best to wait and drink chamomile at night. Sleep medicine physician Dr. Lulu Guo tells the Sleep Foundation, usually the optimal time to drink some chamomile tea is 45 to 60 minutes before bedtime or during wind-down time to help with sleep. Lavender seems to be a staple ingredient in all kinds of store-bought products, ranging from bath salts and lotions to body wash and laundry detergent. And for good reason, too. This herb has a long history of use in traditional medicine and aromatherapy. In fact, it was even used in ancient Egypt during the embalming preparation for mummies, or some of them at least. Lavender is widely used to address skin issues such as eczema, itching, rashes, and burns, as well as acne, headaches, depression, and insomnia. However, it is perhaps most renowned for its relaxing effects. Dr. Norda shares, lavender oil has calming and sedative effects that can help reduce anxiety, improve mood, and promote better sleep. A 2019 meta-analysis published in Phytomedicine suggests that lavender aromatherapy, as well as internal use, can dramatically lower anxiety levels. Another phytomedicine study from 2010 found that lavender pills were just as effective in reducing anxiety as lorazepam, the anti-anxiety prescription drug. According to Dr. Andrew Weil, for symptoms of anxiety or depression, take 180 milligrams soft gel of lavender extract once or twice a day. You can also make lavender tea using an infusion of dried lavender flowers. As always, check with your healthcare professional before adding supplements to your daily routine. Apple cider vinegar isn't just any vinegar. It's made from fermented apples, yeast, and sugar, and the fermentation process is thought to be what gives it some health benefits. Be sure to look for raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar that looks a little cloudy, which indicates the presence of beneficial bacteria and yeast. Dietitian Lindsay Wolford says these good bacteria are known as probiotics, which can help support digestion and a balanced gut microbiome. According to Wolford, apple cider vinegar also contains acetic acid, potassium, and polyphenols, a type of antioxidant that boosts overall health and wellness. For all of those reasons, Dr. Norda says apple cider vinegar can help balance stomach acid levels and improve digestion. However, drinking it straight from the bottle isn't ideal. Not only does it taste less than pleasant, but it can also be quite intense. Dr. Norda recommends diluting a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in water and drinking it before meals to help reduce acid reflux symptoms. Cinnamon is a common kitchen spice, often valued in cooking and baking for its sweet and warm flavor.
I'm having a gooseberry and cinnamon yogurt. Who wants a gooseberry and cinnamon yogurt? Chloe, would you like a gooseberry and cinnamon yogurt?
But many people don't know it carries a wealth full of health benefits. Cinnamon is rich in antioxidants, has anti-inflammatory properties, and is known to help boost heart health, balance blood sugar, and may even reduce the risk of some cancers and neurodegenerative diseases. Some scientific studies suggest that cinnamon can be beneficial for those with a pre-diabetic or type 2 diabetes diagnosis. According to Dr. Norda, cinnamon has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and lower blood sugar levels, making it a helpful supplement for those managing type 2 diabetes. Meanwhile, functional medicine doctor Menka Gupta tells Medical News Today adding cinnamon to the diet can blunt the blood glucose increase and can be a beneficial part of a balanced diet for people with prediabetes. Research suggests that the positive effects of cinnamon may be due to its ability to support the gut microbiome. Dr. Gupta adds, cinnamon could improve gut health. Beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium can enhance gut barrier function, reducing systematic inflammation. Lower inflammation is associated with improved insulin sensitivity. But while adding cinnamon to your foods can be a delicious way to stay healthy, it's important to consult with your healthcare professional before starting any daily supplements. This is because cinnamon contains coumarin, which can be toxic if ingested in high amounts. If you've ever dealt with the discomfort of a urinary tract infection, you might have been advised to drink cranberry juice. While this may seem like an unusual recommendation, it actually works. A 2023 study published in JAMA explains that cranberry products were shown to reduce UTI risk in several different participant groups. Children by 54%, patients with a high risk of UTI after a medical procedure by 53%, and those struggling with recurrent UTIs by 26%. Dr. Norda says, cranberry juice contains compounds that can prevent bacteria from adhering to the walls of the urinary tract, reducing the risk of infections. If you're concerned about the sugar content of cranberry juice, you're not alone. Urologist Dr. Jennifer Linehan points out that the sugar in the juice might diminish the benefits of the cranberry. She recommends taking cranberry in powder form or a supplement called D-mannose, which is also known to help block bacteria from clinging to bladder walls. However, it's important to note that research indicates cranberry juice is more effective for preventing UTIs than treating them. The standard treatment for UTIs is antibiotics. If you suspect you have a UTI, it's crucial to consult a medical professional for proper diagnosis and treatment. You might have come across elderberry syrup or supplements in the cold medicine aisle, but what exactly is it? Elderberries come from the elder tree, which blooms bunches of tiny white flowers that eventually turn into bluish-black elderberries in the fall, right in time for cold and flu season.
Good Lord, flu germs entering every orifice in my head. Ugh.
But if you spot an elderberry tree outdoors, don't try to eat the elderberries raw. It's important to cook them before consumption to reduce the risk of stomach upset. Elderberry has a long tradition of use and offers many health benefits. It's high in vitamin C and antioxidants, which helps boost immunity and overall health. According to Dr. Norda, elderberry has antiviral properties that can boost the immune system and reduce cold and flu symptoms. When speaking about her 2019 study published in the Journal of Functional Foods, Dr. Golnush Torabian said, "Our study has shown the common elderberry has a potent direct antiviral effect against the flu virus. A 2016 study published in Nutrients revealed that travelers who consumed elderberry before and after getting sick from the common cold experienced a reduction in both the duration and severity of their symptoms." With all this in mind, it's a good idea to stock up on elderberry syrup for the next time you start to feel under the weather. Tea tree essential oil is made by the steam distillation of Australian tea tree leaves. It has been used traditionally for aromatherapy and addressing skin issues such as dandruff, eczema, insect bites, lice, and more. Family physician Dr. Simon Hodes tells the Cleveland Clinic, substances like tea tree oil have been used by communities and cultures for hundreds or thousands of years with good effect and minimal harm. Tea tree oil is also a popular natural remedy to help reduce and prevent acne. Dr. Norda says tea tree oil works topically because it has strong antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. In fact, it works just as well as some over-the-counter topical acne treatments. A 1990 study published in the Medical Journal of Australia found that both 5% tea tree oil and 5% benzoyl peroxide had a similar effect on acne reduction. Many people are unaware that tea tree essential oil should be diluted to prevent potential skin irritation and dryness, which could actually worsen acne. You can dilute tea tree oil at a 1:12 ratio. For every 1 drop of tea tree, you'll use 12 drops of carrier oil or witch hazel. Dr. Hodes suggests using a carrier oil that supports skin health, such as coconut or argan oil, and performing a skin patch test before applying it more broadly.